Greetings, Curve Readers. It's Beth from Ask Beth and Kristin. Today we are here to show you how to get rid of your spare tire. Wait, here's my beautiful fiance, Kristin.
We're gonna get rid of this.
No, I need that for class. All right, so we're gonna start our ab routine with a simple plank, but we're gonna go through a series of activation drills before we go into it, right? So when you do your plank, I'm gonna have you get on your hands and your feet. We're gonna start with a 3-point activation. So we're gonna start with pelvic floor. So that's that special area down there. Imagine that you have a straw literally up your vajayjay and you're sucking up on it.
We can give you a background story if you comment.
No, but that's going to activate the very, very lowest part of your abdominal. Then I want you to squeeze your butt really, really, really hard, and then you're going to squeeze your stomach. Okay? So a lot of times that you'll go to like an ab class or something, they'll be like, suck in your stomach, but you're not going to get full activation of your core unless you start with your pelvic floor. You have this really cool muscle that looks like a pancake. That's called your transverse abdominis, right? And it sits underneath your rectus abdominis, aka your six-pack. So you're never going to have a super, super flat stomach or toned stomach unless you're really activating the TVA perfectly. To add to this drill, to make it a little bit better, you can take a ball or you can take a water bottle, put it in between your legs.
Or a straw.
Or
a big one.
Mm-hmm. Yep, or that. And you're gonna squeeze your thighs together, suck in on that imaginary straw, squeeze your butt, squeeze your core, and you're gonna feel a lot more heat generated in that core because you're actively activating more of your abdominal wall. So for beginners, you can start out with doing 2 or 3 sets of 30-second plank and then take about 30 seconds rest. For more advanced people, I would like you guys to go up to 45 seconds to a minute, taking anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds rest, about 3 to 4 sets. Really great way to just get your core warm, get it nice and active. You feel that? It's cool, right?
I felt it. It is very hot around there right now.
Okay, so now that your core is nice and warm from doing that plank, we're gonna do another isometric exercise that's gonna help activate your transverse abdominis again. So we're gonna do a hollow hold. You're still gonna go through that same sequence, imaginary straw, squeeze your butt, squeeze your core. This time we're gonna turn ourselves into a crescent moon shape. So the easy way to get that done is just bring your arms out like that. We're rounding the back, so we're trying to press that lower back on the ground. If I put my hand underneath Kristin,
She can't.
I can't, actually. I can't because she's pushing down so hard. To make it a little more advanced, you can move her arms into a streamlined position. This is also a good position too if you tend to activate your neck a little bit too much. You want to be actively pointing your toes as well. Again, same time frame for beginners, 2 to 3 sets, 30 seconds on. More advanced, you can go anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute, all the way up to 5 sets if you like. Nasty, nasty, nasty.
I'll say.
Yeah. So onto a little more complicated exercise. We're gonna do a cool variation on a bird dog. So get on your hands and your knees. Your hands are stacked directly under your shoulders, knees are just stacked directly under your hips. Kristin, you're gonna bring your right arm out, reach nice and tall, straight forward, and then you're gonna bring your left leg back as well, flexing that foot. Okay? So you wanna make sure your hips are nice and neutral on this. Good. So hold for about 5 breaths when you do it on your own, just starting to generate some heat. It's going to feel a little asymmetrical, and that's good because we're trying to activate that transverse abdominis again. And you're still sucking in through that imaginary straw, squeezing your glute, and reaching nice and high. To make this a little bit more advanced and a little bit more fun, Kristin's going to bring her right arm out to nice 180 degrees, and then you're going to bring your knee out to the side as well, as if you're a dog on a fire hydrant. So come on up here. Yeah, this is extremely difficult to hold, and we're trying to keep our hips nice and square, and you're going to feel different parts of your core engage, and that's the whole point. We're trying to really feel different parts of our core that we haven't felt before. Good. Let's try the other side. So reach that arm, left arm nice and long, and then reach your right foot long as well, flexing that foot. Good. Rotating your hips down. Yeah, this is hard, even for coaches and trainers. It's really, really intense. And then we can progress that out, bringing, your left arm out and then your right knee in. There we go. Whoo! Yep, so she's really generating some heat. I recommend you do this near a mirror so you can really get a good sense of where your body's in space, because you might think it is where it's not. And then your gaze is going to be just forward, just like how Kristin is doing that. Awesome, and we're still sucking in through the straw, squeezing our glutes, and trying to keep our hips neutral. Nicely done.
She just said hands and knees.
So now we've really activated our core in 3 different ways, isometrically. So now we're going to get things moving a little bit. So we're going to do a really cool leg raise series. So advanced, you can keep your hands off to the side. If you have any lower back trouble, you can put your hands underneath your butt. Or if you start to feel your neck activating during this too, try to relax it a little bit. And this is always an option for you. Okay, so we're going to start by bringing our feet all the way up. We're pushing our lower back into the ground, okay? Kristin's gonna point her toes and she's gonna slowly lower down for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back up. Let's go a little bit farther down. So 5, 4, all the way down to there. 3, 2, 1, and then come back up. You'll do about 5 of these. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it gets really nasty. It's already getting nasty because remember, we're still doing that activation, sucking it through the straw, squeezing the glutes, and also we're trying to keep that lower back pressed on the ground as well. Okay, so now here's a fun way to progress it and make it a little bit harder. So let's do it lower down. 3, 2, stop halfway, hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower 15 degrees, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold at the bottom. 5, a little lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back up. You do about anywhere from 5 to 10 of these, and then we'll go right into those leg raises, all the way down and up. Nice tempo. Take it down and up, pointing those toes, keeping that lower back on the ground, and doing our whole activation sequence. Are you dying?
Yes, I'm dead.
Okay, so our final exercise today is going to be a side plank. So Kristin's going to come up into a beautiful side plank. To make it a little easier, if this is too challenging for you, she can get down to her knees. So they'll be bent at 90 degrees. Take it down. Yep. And you can prop it up that way too. Now, if you need a super, super, super challenge, we're going to do some lowers. So we're going to go down really, really, really slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back up. You can play around with the speed of these. And remember that we're going through our full activation sequence every single time. Doing the straw, the glutes, the core, so everything's super, super tight.
Thanks for watching, Curve, and tell us how it goes in the comments below. Also, I don't know why anyone would want to get rid of this. It's so fun.
It's so fun. Hey, I'm not taking you out to dinner. You lost your privileges.